Hi everyone, Other Chaos here, and today we're gonna review some little set from 2004, so the Matoran, also called Metruan. So yeah, because of course, in 2004 we also got some Matoran, so no YE or stuff like that, or Turaya. Just 6 new Matoran from the island of Metruan, remember. In 2004 we go back in time and kind of discover the adventure of the Metru, which will become later the Turaga of Matanui. And still, and one of the first adventures of the Metru was to find the sixth great disc to defeat the Mob Black. And the fact is that only 6 Matoran know the location of this disc. But Vakama got a vision in which he sees that one of these Matoran will, let me find the word really quickly on my dictionary. One of this, yeah, will, gonna find this quickly. He will betray them. Excuse me. So yeah, he will betray the Metru. But which one he doesn't know. And so yeah, we're gonna discover who were this all the 6 Matoran in this review. And at the end of the review, I will talk about the traitor if you want, if you don't know him yet. So anyway, here's the first one. So here's Newey. So you can see, as you can see clearly because I don't, I just review some Titan sets. So of course it's okay. Excuse me. Right, it should be really perfect, I think. So here we go with Newey, the firewall, as you can see. The box is the same shape as the old Matoran, so nothing really new. Of course, we got Newey and some nice fire background, so of course with some stones and stuff like that, and some lava falls. So it's really nice. We have some nice background behind every Matoran in their box. I will not really talk about the background, so I will just show you the front of the box because of course all the boxes are quite the same. So on the upper front, it shows you the Kanoka launcher and the fact that the Kanoka are glow in the dark. Kanoka disc. On the side, there was nothing interesting. Then you have all the map of Metruan and where all the 6 Matoran are located, or the Metruan. So it shows you the region. For example, here it's Kokoro and here it's Onukoro. Also you have the colors. You can see clearly it's in black here. And then the 2 combiner with all the one you need. So for example, you need this 3 right here in this column to make this combiner and the other one. I think this one are canon the story, and I think there just are some Y in there. And I think that's also, I will just show you later this the front of the box, because of course all of the box got the same background and stuff like that, and the same back of the box. So I will not show you the instruction booklet because I don't find it, but of course everyone has the same instruction booklet. So I will just show you the instruction booklet for the next one, which is Arkham, the green one. But here we're gonna talk about Newey, and with Newey I'm just gonna explain you how it works to build the Metruan. So what's different from the old Matoran, what's new, what's different, and stuff like that. So first of all, there is just this time, remember with the Matoran, so the Matoran with 23, we have like two body parts because there were a gear in there. Now we just have one body part. This is one armored part. So you can see it's a V shape. Oh yeah, of course the color scheme is red Metru and some dark gray. So of course and some silver also. So every Matoran got the dark gray part and then specific colors. So here you can see the Metruan armor, which is V-shaped, as I said earlier, with tons of pinhole in which we're gonna put this little part right here. So this blue part, which are one side axle, the other side is a pin, and on the all this time we're gonna put this pin right here, which will be useful to put the Kanoka in. But apart from that, as this all will be useful to put the different body parts of the body. So like for example the arms. Excuse me. So the arms are new, as you can see, because the connector are just old stuff in dark way, but the connector are new. The arm are new, excuse me. So this is the Metruan arm. They are, if I can so, smaller than the Baroque one, and kind of more blocky, if I can so. And of course, they are already bended to a 90 degrees angle, and you can't, of course, move them. So it's just a one block part with two connectors, two bulges, excuse me, and one axle here. And you can see it's kind of asymmetrical because here you got some piston and here you got some other parts. So that's quite all for this. So of course you're supposed to put this like that, and you can see because of the mold of the armor, it doesn't fall off. So you can clearly see on the side you have little parts like that which prevent the parts to fall off or to rotate too much. On the other arm, you have the Kanoka launcher, which was, of course, introduced with the Matoran, because you remember, just Vakama got some launcher in the Toa Metru line. The other one just got their other weapon, but doesn't own any Kanoka disc. So here's the Kanoka disc itself, with the shape of the Tametru city. Of course, it's in the dark red. Here, the little parts right here varies on the different Kanoka, but I'm not gonna talk about how Kanoka works. Anyway, you can find this on the biosector. Also, this number change on the Kanoka. One represents the power of the disk, one other represents the core of the disk, the metru of the region, I mean, and one other number represent the power itself, not the power level, but the powers, what can do the disk. For example, it can teleport or can do other stuff like that, can freeze, stuff like that. So you just can find some, I think, yeah, you can find all this information on biosector. And how it works, so you've got the Kanoka launcher here. So it's really simple, you just have to press these two parts with your finger, and then here we go, it works perfectly. So it's all the same, of course, the disk change from for the Matoran, from their core. And then we're going to add the legs, which are quite the same as the arms, in fact, but this time we're going to reuse this old Baroque feet, right there, this time in dark metal, so a newly colored. And here we go. So as you may notice the feet are in dark metal, but the hands are in a dark gray. So no dark red on the hands. And here's the head. So as you can see, the head is all the head, but this time with some dark gray colored and not some light gray. And the eye-brain combo is in some yellow transneon green. And here you got the mask, which is in fact the Tuaga mask, but he decided to put different masks. So the fire one does not on the Vakama mask, but on the Renua mask. And yeah, and in fact, the black one, so I think it's called Teuti, got the Vakama mask. So that's all. That's it for all the Matoran. As you can see, it's mainly dark red with some silver fade, so it's quite nice. I think this is quite the first time we see some fade on mask, and it will begin in 2004 anyway. So we just have to put this in the head. Then we have this little part right here, and then we're gonna link this on the part. And there, here you go. You have your Matoran finished. And for the articulation, the head can turn, so that's kind of improvement thanks to the Matoran, but not an improvement if you compare this to the Borgva, because you can just turn this in this way, so that's kind of okay. No, it was not supposed to fall off, but this part really have no friction, so it depends on the parts used. So yeah, you can just turn this and make him say no with his head. So not really interesting. Then you have two ball joints on each arm and each leg, but of course, because of the size of this part, as you can see, you can just do that. You can't really make tons of pose with that because it's kind of limited. And of course, you have that, so yeah. And of course, you can make him put his arms with two hands. And that's quite all, yeah. And for the legs, of course, you can make him move like that, and just this part, it's free. And that's quite all. And then, of course, you can put the this part right here on the back, and it's look quite nice. So here you go. You have your little Matoran. And that's quite all. And that's all, of course, for the sixth one, because again, they are all the same. They are all clones. So this will be I will be really fast apart from now, because there's nothing really to talk about. So it was Nui. I'm gonna of course show them later in some group shot. Then we're gonna go with Arkham, which is the green one. So again, just enjoy the little linear background. It's here, you enjoy it. It's all. So of course I will also show again the box at the end of the review for those who doesn't see them. But still you can find these pictures on the Lego website, I think. Not so sure, but still. Yeah, here we got the instruction booklet, which are kind of strange because the sense you have to read it is it's weird anyway, because in fact, as you can, if you look at that, you got 1, 1, 2, so already it's kind of weird. But if you like on this side, it's like 1, 2, nothing, no number right here, then 1, nothing, 4, so there are no 3 at all. So in fact, they should have put great 1 and little 1, because in fact there are steps and little step between, in fact. So this is the big one step, then you have the 2 little step for making the legs, then you have the big 2 step, nothing, the big 3 step, and then step like that. But it's kind of awkward because the number doesn't follow, so you have to understand that it's little step right there, and then you got big step. So they kind of messed up some little instructions for this little set, so I think there was something wrong right here, but yeah, it's they kind of messed up some little set instruction in my opinion. And then you got here it's just written Matoran, so nothing really of interesting. And then you have some nice poster which show you the way you can make with the 3-1, the little combiner, and then some part of instruction, of course, on each of the instruction booklet. So that's why I'm not gonna show every instruction, because it's all the same apart from this part here and of course the part of the back, and it just got the same poster, so nothing really interesting. So no poster with the Metruan or stuff like that, but still a nice poster for the way. And that's quite all, I think. So I just want to show you the set. So of course this time it's in a dark green. The disc have a different shape, and of course the mask is different. So this time we got the new mask, we colored in black. Of course the eyes also are in dark red, in red. So here it is with the little silver fade. So I think it's kind of okay in my opinion, so it's really nice. So, but it's exactly the same as Nui, so again, I'm just gonna do a little turnaround of this one, and there we go. I'm gonna pass on some other Metruan. We're gonna do some other Metruan, excuse me. There we go. Then I'm gonna show you Eri. I don't know, it's kind of a strange name, weird name. Which is the Ice One guy, so you can see his work. So of course with the yeah, maybe Tower of Knowledge behind him, or just some ice mountain. Of course, this can change on every box. And that's all. Then I'm also gonna show you the instruction booklet for this one, because it's part of the second combiner. So the same messed up instruction number stuff. And then we go with the poster itself, so mainly dark color, of course. It seems kind of nice in my opinion. I plan to review every each combiner I can, so I think I will also review this one later when I have took photos of my Matoran. And here we go with the set form, so of course this time it's white. Different cano cap tape, of course. So yeah, in fact I think that the number right here, 7, the last number, refers also to the parts right here, because as you can see there are 7 little parts. So I think it can go up to 8 or 9. Do not really know for the 9 parts, but I think it can go up to 8. And here it is, so it can have the same stuff. Of course, it has some light gray eyes, and here the mask is the mask of the Mato, because of course, as you can see before, the green one got the new one, so of course the ice one got the Matoran. It's kind of nice with this little shade also. Yeah, I really like this little shade, and this is the last time we're gonna see some older mask. And this is also one of the only times the Turaga masks are reused apart from, of course, their appearance in the Y set. So of course you can notice they are kind of more articulated than the other Matoran because remember the Matoran, so the Matoran of 23, didn't have any ball joint on their legs. So that's kind of an improvement, but still we're gonna see later what's bad and good. Here we go, it's a nice background again with some building with some light open. So yeah, I really like this background because if you are a little imaginative, you can really do just story about that. For example, what happens in this building, maybe some archive on some or some way are unleashed. You can really do everything with this little background. So that's why I really like them. But I think it's like the third or fifth time I repeat that. So anyway, yes, duty. And that's quite all for the box. No instruction booklet, of course, because I've shown you the two combiners, so there are nothing really to talk about. Here's 30, so this time it's in black and in dark gray, as you can see clearly. The mask is the one of Vakama, of course, and the eye color is dark green, so nothing really new right here. So it's still kind of nice also. Much more silver than black on this one. And of course, here's the symbol of the disc. They are kind of nice in my opinion. And I think that's quite all, yeah, for this one. So just two remaining. So the brown one first, so Akmu, the one of the stone, as you can see. With some light blue eyes, it seems, or some dark blue eyes, I think. Of course, the Kanoka has changed on the upper side. So, really, there's nothing to talk about. Kind of, in the little comic, I think all of the Matoran are kind of jealous of the Toa. So it was really hard to tell which one was the traitor, and also you have to save the Matoran in the little CD-ROM. Which were included with the Toa Metru canister. So these were just little games with some puzzle stuff and like that, per game and stuff like that. And at the end, you rescued the Matoran, but each one seemed really jealous. Yet to you, for example, the blue one seems jealous to Nakama for being a teacher or stuff like that. So you can't really, at the time you couldn't really tell which one was the traitor because each one got a reason to hate you and to betray you. So this was kind of nice in my opinion. So here's the brown one. So with the mask is the Nakama one, as you can see clearly, which is kind of nice in brown also. And so of course some dark blue eyes. So not the orange one this time, but I think they have the same colors eyes as the Toa Metru, as their Toa Metru counterparts. And then we have the Kanoka disc. And then in the story, it was revealed later that this Metruan could have been Toa in some times, but the Destiny have made the 6 Toa Metru we know the Toa and not this one, in fact. But it was written in the encyclopedia, I think, or at least you can read some info on them on Biosector, I think. And here's the final one, so the blue one, Visola. Quite a nice name also. In the water this time with some underwater building right there. And here we go. I'm gonna show you the excuse me, yeah, so here's the set itself, so of course it's in dark blue this time. The mask is the one of Onewa, of course. Excuse me. And it's got some orange eyes, which quite look nice with the blue colors, in my opinion, so it's okay. And of course you have your canonical disc. And of course you have the recolored part, so the armored part, and then the blue Metru feet, blue Metru Borg feet. So I think that's quite all for this one. I'm just gonna do a little group shot of all the 6 Metruan. So what to like, what to not like in with this set. So personally, I really like the overall design of this little set. The armor is really nice, and I think they really do a good job because Metruan was kind of more futurist than Matoran, so it's kind of shown on the Matoran with their V-shaped armor. So that's kind of nice. Also, the armor can be a drawback because, as you can see, it's just one big part for the body. There are no little parts to make the body, like for example the Borgva or the Churaga, or no gears at all. So they kind of make it more simple, but not as simple as the more recent Matoran set or Agori set. But still, so it's you don't find the, of course, yeah. So it can be a drawback, and of course the fact that they are all the same again, so nothing really different. But of course, again, with this type of body, you can't really make kind of 6 different Matoran. I'm gonna maybe put this on this side, right there. Oh, nice, lovely group pictures of our 6 Metruan. So yeah, and the other drawback I have, apart from the cloned aspect and the big just one part is the body, is the articulation part, because even if it's an improvement thanks in comparison to the older Matoran, apart from the neck part, which was better with the Borgva, it's still the range of action is really limited because of this part, which are kind of small, you can't reach that far with the, as you can see, you can really just reach the armor side. In fact, you can't reach any more stuff, so any longer range. So it kind of deplays me personally. I'm not fond of this. I would have loved if they have, for example, make it like Churaga Jume, which got like Baroque arms, but maybe if they put some Baroque arms on each Matoran, they would not have been smaller than the two in comparison. Maybe they would have been just one. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you put, for example, if they have some Baroque legs, they would have been taller, and then they would have been not. In comparison to the two Metru, they would not have been that small. That's what I want to mean. So that's why maybe they used to decide this, to choose this new mold instead of reusing the old parts. So yeah, for the new parts, we have tons of recolored new Metru colored parts, so that's kind of nice, and also the armor and arms, and also the mask. So in fact, the part packs is quite nice in my opinion. They are quite nice part packs, and of course when you have buy one, you have at least buy the 6 other one because they are all the same. So it's again up to you to decide whether or not you, the one you prefer. But I think they are really lovely Matoran in my opinion, even with their problem of articulation range and stuff like that. They are quite of nice, they quite of look futurist. Their mask with the silver fed really look cool, and the canonical launcher works well, which is a kind of a nice projectile in my opinion. So that's quite all, and I think I may just yeah. So yeah, if you want to know which one was the traitor, so spoiler for those who don't know it yet, it was Akmu, so the brown one was the traitor. And one interesting fact, it was also the traitor on Matoran, because on Matoran it was kind of possessed by Makuta, and then he makes some poisoned Kolibol, and then make sick all the people on Pokoro. That was him again. And then recently, it was him that Makuta post on the post of Churaga of Metruan. So he becomes the Churaga of Metruan on the, of course, on the Wen of Makuta, Teridax, which can be read on the Wen of Shadow Sarah, if I'm not wrong. So long story for Akmu, and I did not know I don't know what happened for other Matoran apart from that. So you may check on Biosector if you're interested in that fact. And I think that's all for this review. So I hope you enjoy this review on this 6 little Matoran. So of course, there are not. I don't speak too much on this review because they're kind of the same, and I do not really read the storyline before. But apart from that, I really want to do a quick review on this one, not a 30-minute reviews on the Metruan. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you have any comments, just post them. And see you later for another Bionicle video review. Bye bye.